Good morning, my little potato chips. It's wee Paddy from across the shuck here. How yous all doing? This is not going to be a long video. It's just a comparison video. You'll see by the title it was GEC versus case knives. And what I've got is two beautiful examples of high-end knives from either company. And they are gorgeous. So I'm not going to say which one is better. That would be up to you. I know I have my favourite. And it is this one. It's the GEC. This is the number 14 Lick Creek. Beautiful little small. It's a two-bladed with a clip point main blade. And absolutely beautiful. Etched on the blade itself. This is the Northfield Unexcelled. And a nice subdued etch, which I really like. But the thing that I'm comparing most of all is the finish of the two knives. And is there a difference between a high-end case and a GEC knife? And to me, yes, there is. There definitely is. The finish with the line bolsters, the fit and finish on the back of this is flawless. There you are. You can see it up close. There's not a gap to be seen. There is no play on the blade whatsoever. The Sambar Stag, which is a really high-end stag, which is very hard to get now. I don't know whether GEC have a batch of it, but look how beautifully detailed that is. But it has been matched by the man who has done it so beautifully. That actually looks like a crack, but to be honest with you, it's not a crack. It's just part of the bone, the shape in the bone. So it is stunning. I absolutely love this knife. Absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. I love the long pull, the little things that the Unexcelled Northfield versions come with. So a beautiful, beautiful knife. Now, I was going to trade that with Slick Slicers in Scotland for another knife. It was another GEC. We were just doing a straight trade. To be honest, I was going to come off far too well. So anyway, we've done another trade. This knife was taken out of the way, and I've given him two other knives that he would much prefer. So I'm keeping that knife. But in the meantime of me going to swap this with Eric, my knife pimp, Mad Taz 63, sent me a little video saying, how would you like this? And I thought, I don't have another good stag. I will buy this. And he gave it to me in a reasonable price. Not cheap, but a reasonable price for what it is. And this is an Indian stag. Now, I don't know what it is. I know they use Brazilian stag as well. So I'm not sure. I believe this is Indian stag. Whether it's Sambar or not sure. But maybe somebody could help. This is a 2012 model. I think this was 2018 or something. 2012 model. It is beautifully done. I'm not particularly struck on this very dark etching on the blade here. It's too big for my liking. It's a small knife. It's not what I would have chose. Whereas if you had the lighter etch, I think it would have made the knife look much better. But I love the blade shape. I love the blade size. This is just a great wee pocket knife for everyday use. They're only just over 2 inches long, cutting edge. It's perfect. It's perfect for anything I do in a day. So the stag on this is, I believe, Indian stag. But again, I'm waiting for somebody to give me the answer. It's not as well matched. If you look at this side to the back side, it's not as well matched, but it's still blooming good. You know, it really is just gorgeous. But whereas this has got a match to it, you know, in size and in figurement, this is very much knobbly. And I'll be very honest, I love the feel of this more than that. But when I turn to the back, look at the fit and finish on this case. People say case can't make a knife. Let me tell you, this is my second swayback, and you've seen my little red bone one, and its fit and finish is absolutely beautiful. So is this. Now, there is ever so slight gapping on the back here. Just ever so slight. I can just feel it in my nail, whether it's gapping or just not fitting. But there is no wobble on the blade whatsoever. This is just a single blade. There's no wobble whatsoever. A stunning knife. Now, to buy either one of those now, this is probably an awful lot more expensive to buy than this. Well, I know this is much more expensive to buy than this. It's probably twice the price, if I'm honest. which is okay because I love my GEC. And that little ring bolster, the long pull, the faded etching compared to this very bold, I think it's just bold and sticks out too much. But as far as a knife goes, a usable knife, they're both brilliant. They're both brilliant. The blade steel's probably better. Well, the blade steel is better on this. The fit and finish is better, but not markedly. Not markedly. Both knives are solid. There's no wobble. So I can't fault them. And if somebody was to give me either one of these, I'd be over the moon. But I have both of them now, and it's lovely to be able to compare. And for a change, it's nice to be able to say that there's two US companies with two of their products. Now, this is 2012, 2018, but they are just so well made. And again, they're handmade knives. They're so well made that it's lovely to see. It's lovely to be able to give Case. I've given Case a bit of a rap, and because I have bought knives from it and they haven't been great. I have also bought knives in the cheaper end that have been very good. The consistency of GEC is what drives me to GEC as my collecting knives. I have got a few Case knives, and I must do a show. I must show you my Case knives because I have a few now. Not a lot, not as many as my GEC, but I'm starting to like them. And when you can pick them by somebody showing you photographs of what you're buying before you buy, for me the second-hand market makes a difference, because when I've got somebody I can trust and I can buy from and they'll tell me exactly what's wrong. Both these knives are lined straight up the middle. I can't fault either one on that. They are just beautifully made. So I just wanted to show these off because I just think they're beautiful examples of two companies, American-based companies, that are making beautiful pocket knives. But you don't have to spend the money on these to get a beautiful knife. I have two other examples. One's a Rough Rider. Would you believe a Rough Rider? Now, this is imitation stag. And they're not brilliantly matched, but look at the workmanship in this. And for this this is a Colt. This is not a Rough Rider. This is a Colt knife. Look at that, the long pull. It is beautifully made, 440A steel, which is absolutely fine for a pocket knife. Ring bolsters. You've even got the C for Colt on that bolster, but it is so well made. Look at the fit and finish. Again, not 100% perfect, tiny wee gaps, but a blade that is rock solid, doesn't move, and you're talking $20 or whatever for one of these. Is it as good looking as them? No, it's not, but it's a blooming good knife. And here's a Rough Rider. Look at this. The bone, they're made by I think Colt and Rough Rider are made in the same factory, or they use the same materials, because that bone is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Slanted R bolsters. It's just beautiful. A nail neck. Stunning knife. Again, what, $20? So you can collect cheaply and you can go up in the market from Case, then on to GEC. There is absolutely no rush in your collecting these knives. But I just think there's 4 knives there. They look good to sit in anybody's collection. And this is why I like traditional knives, because you can get such a variety of different handles, be it bone, be it synthetic, whatever. But they all make an attractive knife. They all make a knife you can use in everyday life. You have no fear in taking these knives out in public because people just look at them. That's just a little pocket knife. That's what I like about it. And being as I live in the UK, this is the knife that I'll near certainly, one of these knives or one of my other traditionals will be in the bottom of my pocket every day. When I'm in my caravan, I carry my big knives, and I also usually carry one of these. There we go. That's it. What do you think? Do you like the stag? Do you like the different kinds of stag? And can anybody confirm to me, is that India stag or is that Brazilian zebu, which is another one, a bone that they use? I'm not sure. And I know that's sambar stag because it's just stunning. So there you go. Take care. Wee Paddy's away. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll do a Case update collection very shortly. All the best now. Take care. Bye now.